I'm almost a 30-year veteran of motorsport. Many years of Formula One, but Supercars is not only it's the toughest touring car category in the world, but to be honest, it's actually one of the toughest motorsport categories in the world. So you can never sit still in this category. Nobody in this pit lane sits still. Every single race we're evolving, we're constantly pushing the boundaries in everything we do. So incredibly tough championship.
25 cars up and down pit lane, we're all pushing it to the limits, and it's half a second can cover 25 cars. That's insane of how competitive it is. So 1% of that, if you can be better than the rest, pole position, and that's why we go racing. We go racing to win, and if we get behind the game, that catch up is even more. So stay ahead of it, maintain it, keep thriving and keep pushing, and just look for the edge. That's what it's about.
The guys are always pushing the boundaries with them. They're using them to engine brake and things like that. They're producing 640 horsepower out of a naturally aspirated 5-litre engine, so they're maximising the potential of the engine. We've been doing that for 20 years in this sport, so you're always developing, always looking for little things to improve the engine, and that's why we work with Castrol a lot. They have ideas they'll bring to us, we'll test them out. We'll come back with some issues that we may be having, and they'll suggest some additives and things like that may improve the oil for our life cycle of the engine, which is around 4,000 kilometres. So we've got to make every component last that 4,000 kilometres, and Castrol has a big part in that.
Yeah, everybody normally talks about the drivers and the mechanics and the team of people, and yeah, it's really important that they all gel and work together and all pull in the same direction. But the same can be said for our partners. Castrol have been with us for over a decade, and they've constantly pushed the boundaries with us, and they've worked with us almost as part of the family.
The goal is to win races. That's why we turn up. The start of the weekend, you put a little sheet down and you're like, what do we want to achieve? Pole position, fastest lap times, race wins. That doesn't change.